Hello, dear Centered students. My name is Saksham Singh. Hope you are staying at home and staying safe. For the meantime, till the schools remain closed, we should study through videos. Today we study computer and the topic is use of home tab in MS Word. In the previous video, we studied the font group. Now moving forward, we will study the paragraph group. So start doing so. First of all, we double click on this Microsoft Office Word icon to open the Microsoft Office Word. Now you can see that this is home tab and it contains this font group which was studied earlier. Now in this video we study paragraph group. Now you see these three boxes, first, second and the third one. These are the boxes for the bullets and numberings. First we study the bullets and numbering boxes. First question is arise, why we use bullets and numberings? And the answer is we use bullets and numbering to make some points. For example, as you see these questions in your lower classes, and so this question is write down your favorite fruits name. So in these types of question or to making some points we use bullets. Why we use bullets? Because there is no exact number. Is your favorite fruit is only 1 or 2 and many more. So we use bullets. So for using this, follow the procedure. Click on this arrow. A drop down list will appear. You select any of the bullet of your choice. I select this one and you can see the bullets will appear on your document. We type the fruit name, mango, banana, oranges. As you see, bullets are inserted. Now we moving forward and insert numbers. So first of all, in what cases we use numbers? So consider this example. First of all, we close this bullet and consider this question. Write down 5 cities name. Now see this question. There is an exact number? 5 city names. So we use numbers. So for inserting numbers, follow the same procedure as we insert bullets. Click on this arrow, or drop down list will appear. Now you can select any of your choice, either 1 2 3, either ABC or in Roman numbers. I select this 1 2 3. So write down 5 cities name. First is I write Bareilly, second is Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, and another is we can write Moradabad. So all of you understand why we use bullets and why we use numbers. And the third box, this one is and another is multi-level list. We use this list when we give points under points. As you can see that in India there is a state UP, and in UP there is a number of cities. So when we give points under points, we will use multi-level list. For inserting this, we follow the same procedure as we follow in inserting bullets and numberings. Click on this arrow, a drop down list will appear and you can select any of them. Okay, so bullets and numbering is clear. Now moving forward, you can see these 4 boxes, first, second, third and fourth. These 4 boxes are for aligning the text, and it is called left alignment, center alignment, right alignment and justified alignment. For aligning a text, first of all we write a paragraph. So I write a paragraph. In paragraph I write the definition of left alignment, right alignment, center alignment and justify alignment. Hope all of you note down this definition. It is important in your theoretical exam. So I write the definition. First of all, I write the definition of left alignment. It align the text along the left I write the definition of left alignment. Now second is right alignment. There is a mistake over there. The spelling of element is incorrect. Now left alignment, right alignment, and another is center. Center alignment. It aligns the text another is justify. Justify alignment. So this is the definition of left alignment, right alignment, center alignment and justify alignment. Now the question is how we align the text left aligned. So first of all you select the whole paragraph. For selecting the paragraph, the cursor is already here. You can hold a left mouse button and drag over all the text over there. You select the text and then click on the left align. You can see the text is to be left alignment. Now for right alignment, same procedure is as follows. First of all you select the whole text, hold the left mouse button and drag the mouse all over the text and then click on the align text right button. You can see the text is right aligned. Okay, for aligning the text center, you can select all the text and then click on the center alignment text. As you see, the text is to be center aligned. For the justify alignment, same procedure. Select all the text, hold the left mouse button and drag all over the text, selecting all the text, and then click on the justify button. You can see all the text is fully justified. So all of you understand the alignment of text. Please note down these definitions of left alignment, right alignment, center alignment and justify alignment. Now moving forward, you can see there is one more box over there, this one. This box is for line spacing. What do you mean by line spacing? Line spacing is the space between each line in a paragraph. Words allow to customize the line spacing to be single spaced, double spaced or any amount you want. For giving line spacing in a whole paragraph, first of all you select the paragraph as you selected earlier. Hold the left mouse button and select all the text by dragging the mouse all over the text. Now click on this arrow. After clicking on this, a drop down list will appear. So you can see this arrow denotes that you have selected line spacing 1.15. If you can choose 1.1, 1.5, 2, 2.5 and 3. So click on this 1.5. As you see, line spacing, the space between two lines is 1.5. Or you want to change or increase, first of all select all the text. Now click on this arrow, you select 2. So there is a 2-point space line space between two lines. All of you understand the line spacing. Now moving forward, as you see there is a one more box just beside the line spacing. There is a shading box. If you want color the background behind the selected text, you can color it. So see this, if I want to color the background of this justify alignment text, so I select all this text, hold the mouse button and drag it all over the text. I selected the justify alignment definition fully. Now click on this arrow. You can choose any of the color. You can see the colors are changing. If you want red, yellow, green, blue. So I selected this one, dark blue. As you see, the background of the selected text is changed. Now as you see, there is a box written as A, Z and arrow. This box, or when we click on this box, all the letters are to be sorted according to the alphabetical names. This box is helpful when you making a attendance list of the students. So for example, in your class all the names are to be written in Excel or in a sequence. So we want to arrange all the names first A, B, C like this. So we use this box. After selecting all the text and then click on this A to Z, either Z to A, the all text are to be sorted in accordance with your choice. So all of you understand the paragraph group. Now I give you some questions for homework. Please note down it. So the homework, first question is, note down question number 1. Write down the steps to insert bullets and numbering. Another homework is, there is another question number 2. Write down the shortcut keys of the following. First one is to for left alignment, and another there is not a question, but you learn the definition of left, right, center and justified alignment. So during this lockdown period, please study at home and stay safe, and please like, share and comment on this YouTube channel, St. Andrew's School. Thank you and have a nice day.